indefinite leave to remain in the UK, British citizenship naturalization.
Hello, hi, how are you today? Am I audible?
Hi, good evening.
Hi, Krishna, how are you? I'm just waiting for your partner to open his mic. Okay, Krishna, I just want to explain something to you about this test. Okay, this
Okay.
is going to be a 22-minute speaking test. You will be having a speaking partner with you. Okay, usually this test is done for indefinite leave to remain in the UK B1 level. Okay, so in this
Okay.
test, you will have listening, also speaking as well. This is going to be a 22 minutes test, and most of the interaction would be between you and your partner. Okay, whatever topic I
Okay.
will give you, and I will tell you that, okay, this is the time for the conversation or for the discussion. You just need to follow along. That's it. Sir from Philippines, can you please open your mic now? Hello,
Oh, hello, hello. Yes,
how are you?
I'm very much fine, Angelina.
Krishna, your candidate B. Let's start.
Okay.
This is IELTS Life Skills B1 speaking and listening test for indefinite leave to remain in the UK. This test is 22 minutes long and it is held between two candidates, candidate A and candidate B. In this test, forgot your name, sir. Come from?
I came from the Philippines.
How long it has been you've lived in the UK?
I live in UK since 5 years.
Thank you. Candidate B, what is your full name?
My full name is Krishna Vukya.
What can I call you?
You can call me Krishna.
Can you spell your name for me?
Yeah, sure, please. KRISHNA BHUKYA.
Thank you. Where do you come from?
I came from India.
How long have you lived in the UK?
4 years.
Thank you.
Thank you
Now,
very much.
part one. Candidate A and candidate B, I want you to find out from each other about another town or city you have visited and why you like it. You have 2 minutes to talk to each other and find out about another town or city that you have visited and why you like it. Your time begins now.
Hello, Krishna. I'm not particular roaming around in the city, but I just mostly go to Edinburgh in Scotland, and I love to go there in Edinburgh because it's one of the tourist spot in Scotland. How about you, Krishna?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Nice to speak with you. Myself, I'm Krishna. Nice to meet you, Mr. Angelo. And how are you?
I'm very much fine.
Yeah, okay. I just according to my favorite place is Charminar in Hyderabad. It is the one of the greatest place. Why? Because it is a very popular in the Hyderabad. The people, most of the people come like to come visit the Charminar. Why? Because everyone has they got great chai there. They have the friends like come together and have that great sitting together, having that chit chat, and is a favorite place. So many country people come there and have view the for visit, and it is the biggest good place, and it's a great uh, things. A lot of things will be there in the new things we come to know every day. The new people we meet every day there. So that's the thing I want to share the my best place.
So what's that particular place? Is that in your hometown in India?
Yes, yeah, it's my hometown from Hyderabad, the Charminar.
Oh, okay. And well, for me, well, I'm not much not been long time ago in my country. I haven't been a I haven't been gone there for 6 years in my country, but I miss my country, Philippines. Well, Philippines is a tropical country. It's just only two sets of seasons, dry and wet seasons. But all the beaches, all the raining in all the summer is very nice and there. But well, expected the worst if there is a typhoon. So that's it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. 2 minutes are over, but listen to the topic. Virgilio, the topic was talk about a town or city you have visited. Why did you like it? Could have been London. It could have been
Yeah,
Liverpool. It
the
could
one
have
that
been any
I
other place.
introduced first.
Yeah, I mean, understand the topic, okay? Listen to the topic carefully. It is about a town you have visited or any other city, another city. Maybe right now you're living in Southall and you have visited another city or another town in the UK. You can talk about that as well.
All right. Okay.
Would you like to try it one more time? Because that was not nice. Okay.
Okay.
2 minutes
Yeah.
again. Start over.
Yeah, I started first, yeah.
Start again. Yes, start the conversation again.
What I most like here is the town that I like when I visited is Edinburgh. It's one of the famous place that ever known in Scotland. It is a capital city of Scotland. Where I've been there in the castle, in the Arthur Peaks Park, and well, roaming around in the city. It's a very memorable place in Edinburgh. How about you, Krishna?
Yeah. My favorite place is in India. The Charminar is the one of the biggest spot to people come and watch there and have the great experience in this Charminar location. It is a very beautiful place. New people come there and just have together, meet, chit chat every day. We come to know the new things, what's going on, and everything. It is a great thing to have such a great place, and we chat with our friends together, and we have the chai, everything every day. It is very special place in our in Hyderabad. Thank you. How would you do? Do you have any recent visit any other place, Virginia?
Recently, I went been there in a near in Aberdeen City. We call it Dundee City. That's the nearest city in our city recently, and it's a nice as well as a nice place. Lots of tourists there. It's one of the tourist attraction in Scotland. It's the Dundee, and there's a lot of memorable castles there. And well, recently my children and my family was been there and very memorable and adventure uh, place.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, candidate A and candidate B. Now we'll move to the next part of the test. In this part of the test, first, you need to listen to your topics. I will give you 1 minute or 1.5 minutes to prepare your topics. Listen carefully. In this part of the test, you are each going to talk about 1.5 minutes. While you are talking, your partner will listen to you, and your partner will then ask you 3 questions about what you have said. So, candidate A, you are going to tell candidate B about the kinds of things that you do for your family. Okay? Candidate B,
Okay.
you're going to
Okay.
tell me and candidate A about something that makes you laugh, right?
Okay.
Or things that make you laugh. I'm going to repeat your
Sure.
topics once again. Candidate A, you are going to tell candidate B about the kinds of things you like to do for your family. Okay? Candidate B, you will tell candidate A about the kinds of things that make you laugh.
Okay.
You both have 1 minute to think about what to say. You can make notes if you want. And if there's anything that you don't understand, please ask me. Now you have
Okay.
1 minute to prepare, and your time to prepare begins now.
Okay.
1 minute is not over yet.
Oh, thank you, Sean.
Mhm. All right, now, candidate
Okay.
A, are you ready? Please tell candidate B about the kinds of things you like to do for your family. Candidate B, please listen and
Sure.
ask 3 questions at the end.
Okay.
Please speak, candidate A.
Well, family matters most. When I wear off, we been go together in the eating in the fancy restaurant and going outside of the house, roaming around the park, especially if there is no class of my children. So we bond together. That is say the family lives stronger if they bond, if they go together. So the best time that we spend, at least at this time that they are still young. By the time that they are getting older, it's hard for the family to be intact. That's why from now we used to had time to be together when we are off or when out of school. So everywhere we go, everywhere in this city with the children, we go to cinema, restaurant, to the park, or anything that my child going to, especially if there is an activity of the school, we've been go together and making some good well, it's a culture for a Filipino to be stick together. Yeah, stick together, that we've been through, especially Sunday. We go to the
Thank
church
you,
together.
thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, candidate A. Now, candidate B, please ask 3 follow-up questions from candidate A.
Okay, sure. When is your last visit for the restaurant?
Well, recently we was been there in Asian restaurant, eat all you can Asian restaurant. It's very much a nice food in there. Well, that's the time that we've been be because it's quite food is great and not expensive, and well, Asia food, that's what we like it.
I asked you just when is your last visit?
Recently,
You can say that last 27th, like this month. Okay.
yeah,
What is the best thing you like to have with your family?
the best thing that I like to have is spend time with the family together when we are off. That's the
What's
best
your
thing that.
what's your favorite dish?
Sorry.
What is your favorite dish?
Well, my favorite dish is a Filipino food. We,
Okay.
yeah, that's it. Filipino food.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, candidate B, it's your turn. Candidate B, please, are you ready to tell candidate A about the kinds of things that make you laugh? You have to talk for 1.5 minutes, 90 seconds. Candidate B, please listen carefully and ask 3 questions at the end. Please speak now.
Okay. Every day when I wake up, my baby also wake up with me. When she come near me and she give the chocolate to open it, and I have to give her. I try to open in front of her, but I don't want to give the full chocolate. So I just keep the half chocolate with me, and I give the half chocolate to my baby. My baby goes go and eat half chocolate, and she will come and where's my full chocolate? She will ask me every time. I feel every time like very funny with my baby. At the same time, when I go with my baby in the park, I just hide behind the tree and just had the fun with my baby. It makes me a very, very beautiful thing. The thing is when I spend with my baby, with my family, it makes me a more pleasure having we together, having the good maintaining together, and we spread our enjoyment, having love together. It makes us very, very beautiful thing with my baby, with my family. And when I go for with my family, I had the chit chat, and when my friends give the good jokes, and I will go get, we have love each other, and we share our feelings and all those things. This is what I can explain about my love. I, and the thing more when I just watch the comedy scenes in my movies, it makes me more laugh. And the things is when I have the particular in my home country, there is a particular comedian Brahmanandam. He's a very beautiful actor. He's such a comedian. When I see her face, he just keep a normal face, and but when he comes to the dialogue, he keeps a different phrases. He's the one of the best comedian actor, and I have just it makes me laugh, lot of laugh when I see his comedy movie scenes ever me, and I forget my pressures and release free, and I will be very happy when I see the comedy scenes.
Beautiful. Now, candidate A, can you ask him 3 follow-up questions about whatever he told you about the things that make him laugh?
May I ask about what is the what how old is your baby?
My baby is 1.5 years old.
Well, the 1 year old is very much um an infant. Yeah, you enjoy much about giving chocolates. And are you happy with with your is that your first baby?
Yes, she's my first baby. I'm really so happy with the God's grace. I'm really so thankful to my God. Thank you.
All right. Speaking about the comedy that you want, the movie, is that an Indian movie?
Yes, it's an Indian movie. Just it's like a comedy movies. I watch most of the thing in Telugu. Recently, if you know the Pushpa, he's come from our south side. He's our one of our actors movie.
So the actor that you like is a famous actor in your country.
Yeah, he's one of the famous comedian in country, but the mostly he's popular in South India.
All right.
Brahmanandam.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you. Very beautiful conversation. Thank you. Now, sir, actually, after this part, the listening is conducted, but I'm going to delay it for the end.
Yes.
Okay, now this is another speaking part. Now you're going to plan something together. I'd like you to imagine that a friend is planning a weekend away in the countryside with his family. First, talk together about which transport he should use for the weekend away and choose the one you think would be best from these options. Okay? First, you need to plan and decide which transport would be suitable if one of your friends is going away to the countryside for a holiday. Out of these 3 options, which transport would be suitable?
I feel the car is the best.
Yes, car.
Okay, thank you. Now you guys have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to talk about this. Okay? These points,
Okay.
plan and decide together. These points that are given in here, I will not interrupt you for 2 minutes. Start your conversation.
I think car is the best thing that he needs to go to everywhere because first and foremost, if you will had a car, and that's the thing that everything that will be things to be put it on all together. Well, especially if they will go. What do you think, Krishna? What the things that he needs to go to for the holiday?
Yeah, okay, Mr. Phil. The things depending upon the days, how many days he's going for the trip. If he's going for the 1 day trip, it would be fine enough for the food to prepare food, whatever the food they like to. Why? Because when you go to the countryside, you don't have the good enough food, and you have to fill the fuel in the car. And the thing is, you have to check your car whether it is good or not. And the thing you have to carry the cash. Why? Because some fuel stations sometimes they don't accept the card sometimes due to the network issue. They have to carry the cash, and they have to carry the card and they have to check. They have to. It's better to take the tank, the fuel can as well. Why? Because in countryside there won't be a nearby station. It will be the far, so they have to plan according to that. They have to go ahead. Otherwise, it will be very hard, according to me. How can you organize the trip? Can you please tell again?
Well, it's better to do things first. Is where did he wants to go? What kind of place that he wants to go, or maybe he wants in a mountainside or adventure side, or a most in a city tour. So he needs to plan first. Yeah, that's much better idea. Well, better to organize everything before we set on to the next destiny. Is that good, right?
Yeah, it's very good. Why? Because you have to plan one day before you're going. Why? Because it will make you very good enough um, things. Why? Because if you don't get when you start by if you finish the fuel in between, it will be very harder. If you don't get the food, if you in the car the baby is there means it will be very harder. So you have to plan properly and implement exactly. Why? Because it will take harder. The family will suffer otherwise. Okay, we have to take all the things what we need to eat, what are the things we need to carry along with us. That's better. It's safe for us and safe for the family. It makes us a good, memorable trip for us.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it's gonna be very hard for us. Do you have?
yeah.
Do you face any time like this?
Yes. Before we go to, well, about this topic, I like the way you think about the, you have to prepare all the things like, especially money, food, shelter. If you have a car, a fuel, that's the best thing that we need to do things first, rather than go to other side, because that's the essential part of going outside, going uh going on holiday, right?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. Now we're going to have another discussion. One more, okay? The test is not over yet. What kind of test is this? Okay, now the last part of speaking. Now you are going to talk together about transport. Talk to each other about the transport you use every day and why you use it. Okay? Please.
Okay.
You have 3 minutes to discuss, and your time begins now.
Well, my transport way here is bus or a scooter bike. I usually do a scooter bike when I go to work, especially on a nice weather day. And yeah, how about you, Krishna?
I use my car. Why? Because here the horrible weather. Sometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's rain, sometimes it's like cold, and sometimes due to the why? Because when we go to on motorway, it's very hard. The cars go almost the 70 miles per hour. If you want to go on the motorway with the scooter, is very hard. You can't drive properly. You lose the concentration. If you happen anything, there is no safety. First of all, I think my why? Because in car it will hit like and you have the seat belt. Okay, it's completely secure for you, and you have the airbags in your car. But I feel that the scooter is not that much safer for you. You wear just helmet, that's it. And you, if you fell, the whole body will be on the road. Do you understand?
I
According
understand
to
what
me.
you're talking about, but in my opinion, because my work is very near, and I don't have my because my plan for now is to have the house. That's why for me, car is not yet a essential for me, and our family is just near in the school, and the workplace is very near. It's a walking distance, so maybe soon if we have a we have enough money to buy a car. That's why it's a good idea if we had a car. It's a very essential for transport. Yeah. So what kind of car do you had?
I had my just Honda Jazz car. Thank you. I'm not saying just that why don't you buy a car? I'm not telling like that. Don't bother about it. Actually, just I'm telling about the safety first thing. I do travel sometimes. I have used the scooter, and I use the bus, and I use it to train as well. But according to me, I feel when I'm just late to go for my work, or sometimes I don't want to travel by. Sometimes I don't feel the train why? Because when you go underground the huge sound will become. So I get a headache at that time. Why? Because I'm unable. I don't fit for the train basically. So I feel myself is better to go ahead with my car and just go the way. It takes some time, 10 or 15 minutes delay, but I think according to me, I feel like I go ahead with the car and just park somewhere in the parking area and go for the work, whatever you work you're looking for, finish it and come back again. You carry with your vehicle and go home. And the thing is, here the safe.
Thank you. 3 minutes are over.
Okay.
Sir, this test is so long. Whoever is watching, do not book this test, okay? If you're living in the UK, please take GESE Grade 5 exam. It's too long. Okay, now we're going to move to listening, okay? Just follow the instructions carefully. I'm going to share the screen with you guys. Hold on. Okay, now, can you see something on the screen?
Yes, please.
Okay, now. Candidate A and candidate B, this is the listening part. Candidate A, you will tell me from the first recording, what type of transport is the first message about? A plane, a train, or a car? Candidate B, from the second recording, what type of transport is the second message about? A plane, a train, or a car? Let's listen to the recording now.
Okay.
IELTS Life Skills B1 Speaking and Listening Test.
Sample Test A. Recording 1.
This is a message for Mrs. Susie Thompson regarding your flight FA216 to Edinburgh on 19th of September. Unfortunately, there's a change to the departure time, which will now be at 15:40 and not 16:30 as previously informed. If you have any difficulty with this new departure time, please call the ticket office as soon as possible. We apologise for making this alteration, which is beyond our control. We remind you that you can only check in one piece of luggage. Also remember that we have reduced rates for parking at the airport when you book online.
Recording 2.
Hello, this is a station announcement. Mainline Rail is very sorry to announce that the 9:30 service from Cambridge to Stansted Airport is running approximately an hour late. This service is now expected at 10:30. In view of this delay, we would like to offer all ticket holders a free hot drink, which you can obtain from the cafeteria situated on Platform 1. We apologise again for the delay to this service, which is because of the bad weather. That is the Stansted Express service, which is running an hour late.
All right, now, candidate A, from the first recording, what type of transport is the first message about? A plane, a train, or a car?
A plane.
Thank you. Candidate B, in the second recording, what type of transport is the second message about? A plane, a train, or a car?
Train, please.
Train. Thank you.
Yes.
Now, listen again and answer these questions. This time, there's going to be a switch in the recording. Listen carefully. Candidate B, from the first recording, what is the new departure time of the flight? And what must the woman do if she has a problem? Candidate A, from the second recording, what time will the train arrive? And why is there a delay? Now listen to the recording once again, and then I will ask you these questions. Listen again.
IELTS Life Skills B1 Speaking and Listening Test.
Sample Test A. Recording 1.
This is a message for Mrs. Susie Thompson regarding your flight FA216 to Edinburgh on 19th of September. Unfortunately, there's a change to the departure time, which will now be at 15:40 and not 16:30 as previously informed. If you have any difficulty with this new departure time, please call the ticket office as soon as possible. We apologise for making this alteration, which is beyond our control. We remind you that you can only check in one piece of luggage. Also remember that we have reduced rates for parking at the airport when you book online.
Recording 2.
Hello, this is a station announcement. Mainline Rail is very sorry to announce that the 9:30 service from Cambridge to Stansted Airport is running approximately an hour late. This service is now expected at 10:30. In view of this delay, we would like to offer all ticket holders a free hot drink, which you can obtain from the cafeteria situated on Platform 1. We apologise again for the delay to this service, which is because of the bad weather. That is the Stansted Express service, which is running an hour late.
All right, now, candidate B, from the first recording, what is the new departure time of the flight?
It's 15:40.
And what must the woman do if she has a problem?
You need to consult with the ticket officer.
That is correct. Candidate A, from the second recording, what time will the train arrive?
10:30
Yes, and why is there a delay?
due to bad weather.
Congratulations, both of you have passed your IELTS Life Skills B1 speaking and listening test. Thank you.
Thank you.
Virgilia, do you
Thank
have
you,
any
thank you.
questions?
Well,
That's
I'm
fine.
not confident of my answer.
No, you will pass. This is B1 level English. The English that you guys can manage, that is good enough to pass B1. Don't worry.
All right.
Relax, chill, go for the exam now. You'll pass.
All right. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much,
Thank you
Angela.
so much, Krishna, for joining. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank
Nice
you.
to bye.
Later.